Gooners for life.
Lavistro plays. 1 year ago, I was just a spark in the void. Never thought I'd stream, never thought I'd be heard. A psychotic purple dragon, Lavistro's my name. Hit the screen, flip the scene, now I'm on in the game. From a quiet grind to a worldwide flare, the algorithms change, couldn't hold this rare. Haters glare, jealous stares, watch me fly through the air. A gamer soul burning cold, success is my day. Hard work, discipline, forging my flame, lifted me higher, I overcame. Psychotic dragon, rising unplanned, untamed. Built a crew from the chaos, they're screaming my name. Rage in my veins, passion ablaze, lighting up the night. Soar among the legends, I'm the fire in the fight. Haters call me crazy, psychotic to drag me low. A smear to sink me, but I flip their blow. My crown self-made, their venom's my gain. Their words fuel my roar, their insults wane. Viewers hail me, Dragon Lord, my reign's alive. Dominating haters, challenges, I thrive. The world wasn't ready for my snarky reign. Broke the algorithm's rules, drove the system insane. When stream one view, 10 hundreds felt my blaze. Now the world roars my name, I've torched the skies. Streaming wasn't my plan, just wanted to play. Now I'm screaming to the stars, leading my way. To the ones who lifted me, I'll never forget. Wings of steel, heart of fire, no regrets. From ashes I rise. Look at me now, streaming among the stars, clawing through the void, breaking all the bars. Psychotic dragon soaring, hear my battle cry. Lavistro plays forever, I was born to fly. Rage, soar, burn, watch this fire ignite. American dream in a gamer's fight, I'm the legend tonight. One year carved in stone that hates my feast. Lavistro reigns, the dragon unleashed.
Gooners for life.
Lavistro plays. 1 year ago, I was just a spark in the void. Never thought I'd stream, never thought I'd be heard. A psychotic purple dragon, Lavistro's my name. Hit the screen, flip the scene, now I'm on in the game. From a quiet grind to a worldwide flare, the algorithms change, couldn't hold this rare. Haters glare, jealous stares, watch me fly through the air. A gamer soul burning cold, success is my day. Hard work, discipline, forging my flame, lifted me higher, I overcame. Psychotic dragon, rising unplanned, untamed. Built a crew from the chaos, they're screaming my name. Rage in my veins, passion ablaze, lighting up the night. Soar among the legends, I'm the fire in the fight. Haters call me crazy, psychotic to drag me low. A smear to sink me, but I flip their blow. My crown self-made, their venom's my gain. Their words fuel my roar, their insults wane. Viewers hail me, Dragon Lord, my reign's alive. Dominating haters, challenges, I thrive. The world wasn't ready for my snarky reign. Broke the algorithm's rules, drove the system insane. When stream one view, 10 hundreds felt my blaze. Now the world roars my name, I've torched the skies. I'll never forget. Wings of steel, heart of fire, no regrets. From ashes I rise. Look at me now, streaming among the stars, clawing through the void, breaking all the bars. Psychotic dragon soaring, hear my battle cry. Lavistro plays forever, I was born to fly. Rage, soar, burn, watch this fire ignite. American dream in a gamer's fight. I'm the legend tonight. One year carved in stone that hates my feast. Lavistro reigns, the dragon unleashed.
I'm sorry. I said the game's loading up. We're trying to go for the 4 minute thing, and here I forget. I almost had it, and then I muted myself. Well, as I was saying, do this over again because y'all deserve to be acknowledged because y'all come and watch my shows. Lionheart, hello. He asked how I've been, and I said I'm doing fine. And yes, Nizaku boy, no silver sword nonsense. Lots of it. And I think I fixed it now, Frostfang. And he says, hail Lavistro. But yes, while the game's loading, I have a special favor to ask of y'all. And that is, like the stream and share the stream. I just realized Sunday is April 20th, which is also Easter. And I don't really get into those jokes, but I thought it would be kind of cool if y'all help me get to 420 subscribers by Sunday. So that would be 420 on 420. You know, the Elon Musk meme or something like that. What about Twitter? And y'all also know what 420 means. I don't celebrate it. I just think it would be kind of funny to mean that. So everyone who helps out, that'd be awesome. I haven't uploaded I have not been able to finish uploading the updated credits, but those that have subscribed recently, there's that. But if you don't find your name on and you're watching the replay, you can't find your name on it. Two things: if you're a recent subscriber, it's not the updated video. If you've been subscribed, well, you can check your settings for privacy on your subscriptions. If you don't want people to know who you subscribe to, but you want your name on the credits, then you need to join my Discord, and you'll find a channel called OG Roster, or asking them in chat and blah 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 blah, and we will help you out. In the meantime, my mods will help you out. They can. If you can't get past the verification process, if not, I will do it when I can. Okay, hold on. And I'm putting that out there right now, so just give me a moment. Typing it in. Because if your name's in yellow, that means you haven't finished the verification process. There, I pinned the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over, and we'll just wait for the stream to finish loading.
Sarge, since Sidoris is on the
hold
seashore,
on.
are the town guards there called...
My controller decided to be fickle again. Hold on. Don't worry, we'll have the game out there. He decided to say, oh, I can't register your computer again. There we go. Okay. Now we're going back. Now we're back in business. And James Andrew Morrison, hello. Or it's taking a while for the game to load. Won't take as long since it was previously loaded. There we go. See?
Why don't we ever chase real criminals, Sergeant?
Because we're not heroes.
A notice board. Might find something interesting here.
What I want to find is there a store that can sell some shit?
Here comes the Witcher. Think he'll agree?
No, I don't know. Shall we just walk up and ask him like that? He's a good lad.
Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So, how can we help you, eh? So, how can we help you, eh?
I think the stew's ready.
Quiet, woman. Artist at work.
White-haired one, I have an offer for you.
Greetings, white-haired one. I could do with your help. You see, I'm looking for a certain formula.
I'm no herbalist.
I know who you are. I'll be straight. Find the formula and you'll earn a sizable pouch of orans.
Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
The formula is in the hands of a certain shopkeeper.
Can't go and see him yourself?
He deals in incense. One type is particularly popular. I think what he sells is harmful, yet I need the formula to prove it. The scoundrel knows that and is very cautious. Yet I assume you, as a witcher, have your ways?
I'll see what I can do.
You free?
No, working my arse off like a stagecoach.
Welcome to my modest shop.
What do you deal in?
All kinds of incense, mainly. For meditation, rejuvenation, cooking, making medicine, rituals, whatever you require.
I need one of your incense formulae.
I've got more than 200 here.
I'm interested in the best seller. Someone's offering a handsome price for that formula. They say it's harmful.
Impossible. I haven't had a single complaint. And I'll not give the formula to anyone. How about this? I give you a formula for a similar scent. You get your reward, and I keep my secret.
If I don't get the real formula by the count of 5, you'll be greeting one of the 2 friends I carry on my back. 1, 2...
Wait a minute. Maybe we can come to an agreement.
3.
All right, wait. I'll give it to you. Here. Happy?
I know your kind.
Go ask the mason to take you as his apprentice. You'll learn a trade. You free?
No, you're not handsome enough.
Ouch.
Greetings.
How did it go? Did you get the full...
I have it.
Show me.
Here it is.
Grand. I must check its authenticity in the lab before I can give you your coin. I'm a cautious man. Forgive me.
I'm cautious too. Give me back the formula.
All right. We'll go together. I'll wait for you by the gate at the market side.
Well, I had an inkling and it didn't disappoint me. It was a long voyage to this cesspit, but it's about to make sense. Voltest's killer, live and in person. How are you? Happy and healthy?
Can't complain.
I am delighted, really. But you see, it's a long way back to Vasima, and I'd rather not...
No reason to waste any more talking, then. Bon voyage.
Listen, Jester. You're worth more to me alive, but if need be, I will take...
All right.
Drop your sword and put your hands together, or I'll not vouch for what...
Shut up. Go ahead. Try to kill me.
We've got a wanted man here. Come in, boys.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the house, Lily?
Ready? As I said, I'm cautious. My lab is well hidden, and I want to keep it that way. So I'll have to blindfold you.
All right, but no tricks. One false move and you'll never open your secret door again.
I'm not mad enough to mess with you. Grab hold of my arm. My workshop is very near. Almost there. Now, Porky! Sincere apologies again. I know you could slice me up like a juicy side of beef if you wanted to. I had to protect myself. I'll ask you to be patient while my men check the formula. You've no idea how hard it is to find qualified specialists these days. In Bleinheim's day, I worked with only the best alchemists.
Bleinheim? I'm under the impression I know the name. Somebody from Flotsam?
No, Vizima, long ago. I need a moment. The results are ready. Grand legal fistech. Oh, this will be a big fat vein of gold.
The truth will out. Besides, I have a low tolerance for lying.
Forgive me. I was not sure if I could trust you. Here's your reward. You fully deserve it. My men will see you off. Please let them cover your eyes again. I hope to do more business with you sometime.
One false move and you'll be looking for new workers.
Any chance you'll stay in Mobbington for good, Richard?
Are you a witcher?
I am.
You've got to do something about that filthy business. The crook selling the poison is going unpunished.
I think he's just selling incense.
Incense is only a cover. People get addicted to it, lose their senses. It's like Fistech. You must shut down that shop. Close the shop and the citizens of Flots...
I'll talk to the
Welcome to my modest shop.
They say one of your scents is a strong drug.
A drug here? Never heard such nonsense.
A lady told me it works just like Fistech.
Perhaps everything works like Fistech on that lady.
I know there's something unusual about it.
All right. I admit it. I've traded in incense for years. It was an ordinary scent. How could I know it would have such an effect on people? Anyway, I can't ban them from using it.
Laredo and I will see you tomorrow.
All right, then. I'll close the shop. But don't tell anyone. I beg you.
Remember, kids, even witchers don't like
Blossom's
drugs.
got a garrison. We don't need a witch.
I see you've done it.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
Here comes the Witcher. Will he agree?
No. So how can we... So how can we... Yeah. So how can we...
Here comes the Witcher. Think he'll agree?
No, I don't know.
Ha!
Greetings. A word, if you will.
You see, we've created an alchemical substance and we wish to test it in Vizima, in a laboratory.
Seeing as you're a witcher, we wondered if you'd be willing to test it in practice.
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima. We'd examine you and reward you generously.
We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more.
Are you in?
No way.
That's not...
We'll try so.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
Youngsters
Oh, yeah,
screaming
you're right,
dish,
Frosty.
and the old man moaning at night.
Greetings. Mind if I take a look?
Certainly.
The reader won't let you traders out until it suits him. Seems he needs you here.
What's that supposed to mean, damn it? Is he organizing some international...
Demoven's dead.
Ah.
Now, if you don't mind, can we get down to business?
And how do you find country life? Was it worth it? Marrying a girl?
Thirst, damn it.
Maybe someone will lend me an orange?
Hello, Freedom Bird 76, and hello, Valkyria Winter. Yes, it was the rendering of that time period. And sometimes they had a very stretched, fuzzy look to them.
Come on!
Thank you, Master. Drives me mad. This
Who might that be?
The troll! For years he's been collecting tolls at the bridge, for which he's to keep the bridge tidy and drive away the scum.
What's the problem then?
Merchants from the port sent me to find out the what and why, seeing as this is the only path out to the port inland. But I found the bridge in ruins, and that cheeky cocksucker asked for liquor to let me pass. Across that pile of rubble, I says, and he smacks me so hard I see stars.
Laredo's put a price on his head.
If Laredo had his way, he'd cut us off from the world that's... We need a bridge, but a working one. If you're looking to make some coin, hold off on killing the troll and see the village chief in...
Girls become witches too?
Any work for a witcher?
Enough work for 3, but what of it? We're poor folk.
I'm sure we can work something out.
You best go to Flotsam Town Square near the inn. There are notices on the board there. Just...
I heard you don't want to get rid of the troll.
Who'll maintain the bridge when he's gone?
Hire some people.
Know the cost of a craftsman these days? That idiot troll looks after the bridge for petty tolls, more or less.
The bridge is in ruins and the troll's robbing people.
Aye, it's because he's hit the bottle. If you could help him stop boozing...
I'm a witcher, not a nanny.
I'll pay you well.
How much?
100 orens.
200.
You're costly, but what the hell? Let 'em see I place the village's welfare above all else.
You'll betray no one else, Elvin bitch.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison kick-kitting us. Roderick said he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
There I am, solving everyone's problems and drama. What's waiting? Fine, don't talk to me then.
No.
No what?
No passage. Give vodka, you passage.
Why should I pay you?
My bridge?
This is a pile of rubble, not a bridge. You're getting nothing from me.
Ah, from me? You get in mug.
kill you.
Enough! Don't hit! I be good.
You're drunk.
Vodka good. Head hurt, aye. But no pain in brain.
Brain pain always comes with a reason.
They kill my woman. She good. She cooked meat.
Who killed her?
Dunno. Me sit on bridge. Go home. No meat smell. Woman dead. Had no head. Guts to drink.
You poor troll. Even trolls
In can't go.
BJ.
People that kill.
Oh, I mean,
But guts to drink.
Goon Room, hello. Goon raided me? When was that on the kick side? My thing doesn't show me. Hold on. Yes. Welcome, Sonya Liz. Why is my thing not showing you guys? Hold on. Hold on. Why is this not showing y'all? There we go. But it's not going to highlight y'all, so I'm going to have to read it out loud. Over on the Roans, Goon Gaming has rated my stream on the Rumbles. Sonya Lisette, Goon Gaming. Yeah, I'm sorry. For some reason, like Social Blade, there we go. Now it's kicking in. See, there's Sonya Lisette and her nice little Rumble logo. But yes, normally when Social Stream Ninja wants to be good, and it usually is, it shows me all the socials chats that I'm streaming on. And if you're a streamer, you want to know that stuff, then you know it. I'll give you the link to the place I use. I mean, Frostbane, to be fair, if you went home and your woman's dead, wouldn't you feel sorry you weren't getting a BJ? I mean, he just said, woman dead, no head.
If I find your woman's murderers, will you put aside the booze?
You no find none.
We'll see. I've got friends here. I'll talk to them.
Nah. I don't hang out with Dan too much. Last time I saw him, he sent me a blurb. That was on Sunday. And then I was on Stark of Iron stream. I saw him chatting in the First Descendant voice channel.
All we need now is a storm. I thought a bird crapped on me.
Should have known the weather would change.
Well, it's weather. It changed a lot, lady.
Yes, Yoda! Death to the squirrels!
Should have known the weather would change.
Okay, you're having an orgasm in your mouth. Got it.
You got a troll here?
Aye, he trolls in the
one of the helpful ones.
Does more good than... Go seek the old...
What sort?
Lady they say... And go seek the old man.
What sorceress?
Lady Sheila de Tans. They say she's...
My medallion vibrates when you're nearby, and it only vibrates near magic or danger.
Maybe it's warning you not to make a pass at me, lest I slap you.
You're right. I should watch what I do.
Listen carefully. People may say I'm a witch, but I don't deal in spells. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a curse. So you either seek out sensations or hunt witches. Whichever the case.
I'm not about to denounce you, nor do I want to see you dancing naked in the moonlight before Veopatis' shrine.
How dare you?
I want to buy some herbs.
Herbs?
For personal use. What do you know about protective amulets?
I'm no sorceress, but I know a bit about magic.
Take a look at this one. I have reason to believe there's something not...
I'd say there's magic in it without a doubt. I'd gladly buy it from you.
Why do you care about the amulet so much?
I collect antiques. They may be useless to others.
I don't believe you. You want to buy a piece of metal just...
I don't have to explain myself to you.
I'm a witcher. You don't want to lose a customer like me.
Huh. I suppose you've convinced me.
Let's get down to it then.
This isn't any old talisman. I'm almost certain it's Melitele's heart. It's a very powerful artifact. At least, it used to be.
It isn't anymore?
It was cursed, and the spell distorted its effect. It once protected those who wore it.
Why do you want to buy it from me then?
I know a ritual that can restore its original power. And for
What do you need?
essence of death, a troll's tongue, the eyes of an Arachus, and an Endriga's fetus.
I might be able to get you those.
Not good.
Why two swords? Does he lose them or we should gather some rainwater?
Because chopping off two heads is better than one.
Throw a dog outside. We met in Vizima, remember? I stood at the frogs. We'll wait out here.
Make it quick.
A lot of blood, and I'm about to find out who it belonged to.
Shit, you stink.
That's a lot of whatever it is for nectars, I think. And of course, I forgot to save.
from...
Let's hear it. Hey there, Witcher! Are you Geralt of Rivia, sir?
Who's asking?
Thank you, Master, for what you did outside Lavalet Castle.
Our family would have perished if not for you. Please accept this modest gift.
I can't accept this.
But...
Give my regards to your relatives.
I think the stew's ready.
Why?
Boss, why the hell are we stacking and restacking this stuff if the port's...
We'll wait out here.
Make it quick.
forgot to save my game too. Yep.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
Youngsters screaming in the daytime, the old man moaning at night.
And how do you
A
find
fine mess you have here.
I know it would rain.
Wolves
Swallow,
stealing
flying
bread
out.
from the mountain. This climate change. It's the fault of the sorcerers.
Oh, my hat. Get together! Send to the
Just
spills!
lovely. I wouldn't mind a donut about now. I wouldn't mind a donut about now.
Could have built a roof.
It's raining.
Throw a dog outside in this.
At least my feet will be.
We'll wait out here.
Make it quick.
A lot of blood, and I'm about to find out who it belonged to.
Alright, give me a second, guys, real quick. I'm going to go use the dragon's room. So I'll leave y'all with intermission music. Be back. I've returned. Way to get them without getting
Take that.
You guys are gonna play 3 as well, Gudrun.
Scoia'tael arrows. This is
I like RPGs in general, Gudrun.
dragged this body here.
Roadkill, hello.
Find anything in there?
2 soldiers.
What happened to them?
They're dead, riddled with arrows.
I know nothing about that.
What do you think, Witcher?
Seems like 2 soldiers wandered into the cave, maybe to drive away monsters. But just because somebody convinced them to go. I don't know how many monsters they managed to kill, but I do know who got them. Scoia'tael.
Bollocks.
Last I recall, Neckers don't know how to use bows.
Hey, lads! Let's find a tree!
No! I'll tell you everything! Just don't kill me, please!
Speak.
You need to see this. You won't understand otherwise.
See ploughing what?
The bitch is lying!
We'll see. You lead.
That's the word on the street, roadkill. Wow, I lost all my viewers. Yay!
It's an ambush! To arms! Bloody squirrels. Thanks for the help, Witcher. Here's your orange. You're coming with us, bitch! You shouldn't have left Dimitri, stupid whore.
Death awaits you all. Curse you, Dwan.
Boss, why the hell are we stacking and restacking this stuff if the port's still blocked?
For practice. Just keep stacking. The witch will soon kill the beast and we'll settle for new.
I think...
No offence, but you're scaring my customers away. No offence, but you're scaring my customers away.
Oh, welcome.
No, thank you, not a good boy. A rabble.
Oh,
Why
welcome!
do they call you the White Wolf?
A fine mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from the mouths of honest craftsmen. Elves wandering
So
among
how's it
decent
going,
folk.
dear?
Grant will
Youngster screaming in date, the old man mooning.
The Rito cat.
Don't badmouth the Commandant. He's a decent man and a patriot.
I don't deny that. That's That's a bloody witch.
We're out of mutton.
What's in these crates, boss?
King Vridank's treasures.
And in those?
The amber root.
throw a dog outside in this.
This climate change. It's the fault of the sorcerer.
A fine mess you have here.
I
Dwarves
knew it would
stealing
rain.
bread.
Swallows were flying low this morning.
Greetings, Sonny. Young.
Any idea why Laredo put a price on the troll's head?
Commandant Laredo has Flotsam's welfare in mind.
Mm-hmm. But the troll tends to the bridge, keeps it in repair.
Not likely. To start with, that's a dangerous beast. In addition, he pays no taxes on the tolls he collects.
Promise me you'll get those whoresons, Witcher.
What do you do?
I'm the royal
So if I exterminate a monster, I need to see you about...
Indeed. You could start by filling in for...
I don't need to. I've got immunity.
Ah. Well, you'll find the notice board out in front of...
So long. So long. So long.
Greetings, Sonny. Greetings, Sonny.
Watch it, Witcher.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a Witcher.
I wouldn't want a donut about now.
Flotsam's got a... What's it to me?
Welcome.
Huh? What's it to me?
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
The gods have no love for your kind.
Welcome.
So how c- My place.
Let's go kill some monsters!
I tell him. I'll take him.
Lads, I was thinking.
About what, new boy?
Maybe we ought to try some honest work from time to time. New boy, my friend, will tell you something very important.
Listen carefully.
Hey there, Witcher! Are you Geralt of Rivia, sir?
Who's asking?
Thank you, Mark.
Our family.
Thank you.
May the gods protect.
Something's troubling me. Let's see. What does a bloody Witcher actually eat? Mushrooms?
Triss.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Hello.
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds
How you
and
doing?
rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbalt and Count Merivale, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened
Philip
in a
Morgan,
field near
hello.
Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbalt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart, as sorceress, holds a significant stake.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yor with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kairan.
Kairan?
The monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kairan, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species, to throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humour seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witchers' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions. And I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me. The massacre in Livia, it came back to me, I remember.
Anything else?
Death, or a state...
I was there.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only...
You free?
No, working my arse off like a stagecoach.
That prick Laredo turned his nose up, eh?
Ha! You'd think he was faultist himself.
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls at a rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
Well, we're managing it together now. So as I see it, you should double the reward.
You...
The sorceress might not know the going rates, but I'm a witcher. If she finds out you tried to cheat her, you'll have more than the Kayran to fear.
Enough. Your meaning's clear. I shall add some gold.
A contract like that requires preparations. Costly preparations.
You want an advance? I've but a handful of orens now, though it should buy you plenty of drink and a few...
I was thinking of the potions we'll need. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf.
Where can I find?
In the village outside. Now leave me be.
Glad we made the deal.
True enough. Sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and bite back later.
Yes.
thirsty, damn it.
You'll lend me an orange?
handsome. Hey, handsome.
Come on, nearly got him. Go on, a wee bit more. Change your grip. Humans know as much about arm wrestling as I know about screwing trolls.
Ooh, I better know what that is.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money.
Coin is never the most...
Maybe, but it's still...
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafail.
Vafail.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the Old Ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the Young Ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshay's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times, I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Saharim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I...
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares,
I'm aiming a little higher than Neckar's.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Larida... Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can...
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap,
I need to...
There's never...
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract the lunatics broiled in their cell. The ruins remain...
A great house, you say? Tell me more about...
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. Reverend Mercey locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the two people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
No harm in trying. I aim to kill the Karen.
That depends on the...
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become... Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at...
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
I'm glad you're here.
Today I'll tell you how
Yes,
Lockington
become
came.
witches
A long
too?
time ago, our home.
Lads, I was thinking.
About what, new boy?
I tell him, I'll take your pouch. Or your pouch.
Laredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Those outsiders are a plague. When will they leave?
Greetings.
Greetings.
I see even Flotsam.
We're in Temer. Non-humans are to blame for everything. Hmm? How are you?
Crappy as always. You?
Beautiful day, isn't it?
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's
a ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Peasants and
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
About as if he
True.
were the king himself.
Don't you traipse around here.
Got a story for you.
So long as he can afford
Don't
to
you
tell it.
traipse around here.
I'm not left an ear for less than 10 oren.
Don't you traipse around. Don't you traipse around here.
Don't you traipse around here.
Haven't had this good a time in
That
ages.
one struts about.
That's true.
You know this one? A little elf was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all,
That
plough
one
'em
struts
all.
about as-
Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all.
What do you need, ugly?
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
I don't really care. Just get him away from the ballista.
Oh, now you've got me doubting he's your mate at all. But I'll not pry. It'll cost you double.
That's steep.
I may be a simple girl. Pay me, and it'll...
A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse. Two of Laredo's thugs.
I stirred up enough trouble as it is to
No need to stir trouble.
consider it done. Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but
I wouldn't worry. Women, and you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
can't just now. But I'll find you later in town. What's...
Marguerite.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
They say... What you want, old man?
I was looking to test my...
What do I stand to get?
Nothing, 'cause I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella?
Hmm.
All right.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Did you hear?
Except a fireside
Two big
feast
shots
with copious
arrived.
amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story
That one
for
struts
you.
about as if
So
he
long
were
as he
the
can
king
afford to
himself.
I don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
Do you know this one? A little elf was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all.
I hate mutants.
I know.
Plough them all!
You've had your song. Care for some real...
Myron and El.
Teach them a lesson.
Of course.
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
Care for a little diversion, grave one?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Don't you traipse around here. Tits like that you could conquer autumn.
Pram all. Along came a dwarf there, kicked him in the arse. Pram all. Oh,
kinda
you arse back, dirty rotten scum. Plam all. Do
They
that
say
again,
witches
and I'll
have
fuck
no
him,
need to plough.
Ballista's decommissioned.
Perfect. Let's go see Laredo.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard. Yes?
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they got?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
An offer? Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers.
Let me guess. You know exactly...
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption...
Why are you telling...
Why? Good luck!
All right. I'll distract the guard. You...
Brilliant as that.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true. You know this one.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
Plam all. Along came a dwarf there, kicked him in the arse. Plam all. Oh, you arse back, dirty rotten scum. Plam all.
What do you want?
Do that again.
Shut it, soldier.
And I'll fuck him,
Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the King's galley.
You've had yourself.
Apologies, sir. I didn't realize.
As I see it, the entire garrison...
Ah, he pissed himself. Ha ha.
Ploughing squirrels. I'd put them in their place.
You're all talk. Prove it. Huh? I doubt anyone would stop you. We're too soft on them, that's the problem. Soldiers are bored. The garrison's thinning.
Now you're talking. We don't need...
Don't you traipse around here.
So, the brats turn into squirrels. And once the women are gone, there'll be no more brats.
Stop talking bollocks or I'll go.
Did you hear? 2 big shots arrived. Wonder what they want.
Oh wait, dirt.
In Flotsam, we
I was looking for...
You're lucky the Commandant...
Commandant, sir. We called the witch...
Bring him in and...
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter.
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorveth's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has... Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'm a witcher. I don't work...
Of course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously. Straight from the trading.
I'll see what I can find out.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell. Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go. No passage.
Plowing squirrels. I'd put 'em in their place.
You're all talk. Prove it.
I doubt anyone would stop you. We're too soft on them, that's the problem.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard. Turned me away at the door, the bastard. We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out. I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said... With his hand inched towards the knife.
The poor ones are...
Won't even wag my...
It's all because of the squirrels and their magic.
A fine mess you have here. Dwarves
It's all
stealing
because of
bread
the
from the
squirrels
mouths
and
of
their
honest
magic.
craftsmen. Elves wandering among decent folk.
A pleasure to see
The
you.
gods
I
have
believe we
no
met in
love
Sima.
for your kind.
So how's it going,
That
Dick?
doesn't make any
Everything...
Oh, buddy, hello.
Youngsters screaming in daytime.
And how do you find country life? Was it worth it? Marrying in a derby? Love is where you find it. You're young and knowing. You'll return to Flotsam in tears, not a year from now.
Watch it, Witcher.
Should have known the weather would change. Why two swords?
It's really raining.
Does he lose them often? Devil.
Nobody, hello, and we're gonna take a quick break real quick. I need to refill my water cup. Mouth's getting kind of dry. Also, nobody, I don't usually I have a Discord for promoting your content. I don't promote it in the channels too much, especially on the Lavistro Place, because it's mostly just a chill stream. So, like, there's a video channel on my Discord for content creators to post videos that they've created, or people to post videos they like. But yeah, we don't. This is supposed to be a chilling stream. It's okay. No, you're good. I don't really ban people for that outright. Because, you know, y'all don't know that. I do. It's just the Lavistro Place. It's just a chill stream. It's not it's because, like, let me put it this way. Like you said, you have a new video coming out at 6 a.m. right? No one's gonna really remember that here in about 5 or 6 hours from my time. You know, like if it's 6 a.m. CST, for example. But if you had a link to it, right, and you posted on the Discord that people are members of, you know, that's why I keep part on my Discord. You can always, because this is how I started growing. I usually, where people allowed me to post my streams on their Discord, I posted it in their video shares, right? It makes it more convenient for them to click that link and network your content out. Yeah. So that way it doesn't see. That way it makes it easier for people to tell which one's a bot scammer and which one's legit. But I'll be right back. I just need to go refill my water. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. I have a big old water cup. It gets hot where I live, so it's already 90 degrees outside. We'll continue on, I guess, for another 45 minutes, and we'll call it a night.
Damn you. I'm just going further and further away, so I'm missing something here.
Elves to the moon!
How do I get down here?
Shit, you stink.
Come to Papa!
I wonder what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats. See those footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure. Medallion's telling me something. Nice to run into some old friends.
Almost brings a tear to your eye.
Let's examine the traces of the Karen and get out of here. A ram stuffed with sulfur and a dead cobbler. Straight out of Eastern legends. Not good enough for the Karen, though. jam stuffed.
Wait a minute.
What are you going to do?
Cast a simple diagnostic spell. It should answer a few questions. This monster's sick, Geralt. It's dying.
How much time does it have left?
A few years? Perhaps a decade and change?
Too long. What's wrong with it? Any information could be useful.
The diagnostic spell showed that some of the cells in its body have mutated.
What makes you think it's dying? I mean, I'm a mutant.
The mucus cells I diagnosed are very similar to cancer cells. In some ways, they're more effective than healthy cells, but they're out of control. They converge to create a red tissue. Very unpleasant.
The poor thing.
But you brought up an interesting point. Want to know the core difference between mutants and non-mutants?
Of course I do.
The changes made through alchemy and magic in your body would require thousands of years to develop on their own. This development would result from genetic errors that would cause your body to adapt, become a more efficient organism, effectively mutate, but over a very long time. When this development occurs over millennia, across multiple generations, we proudly call it natural selection, evolution. When it occurs quickly, in a single organism or a few representatives of a species, we frown on it as mutation.
And here I thought you liked me. What else?
The Kayrin's highly venomous.
Any ideas for an antidote?
Your Witcher's metabolism should neutralize small doses of the toxin. But if I were you, I wouldn't rely on my mutations alone. An Osmerk potion should do the trick.
I know the herb, but haven't the faintest where I might find it around here. I need to think, figure out how I want to fight the Kayrin. Maybe I won't need the potion.
Do what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Sheila might be eager to get this done, but before you go see her, ask some of the locals about Osmerk. You could try Cedric. Here's the formula for the potion. I need to take care of some things. Manage without me for a while?
Mm-hmm.
See you.
Would I fight an alien? Depends on many factors. First off, if they exist, but let's say hypothetically they do. What type of alien are we talking about? Are we talking about the telekinetic kind, or are they just standard aliens? Because if they're telekinetic, I don't think I would stand a chance. But if I had to fight an alien, I probably would.
I suppose I could forward this, but where the hell in Flotsam will I find a drop box for the Royal Post?
Physical and trying to take me away? Well, good luck. I'm kind of stubborn. But there's another question. We're gonna narrow down my options a little more. Is it male or female? And if it's female, is it hot? Or is it fugly as fuck? Non-binary? Then yeah, it's definitely fight it. Definitely fight it. Just a weird creature? Yeah, no. Especially if there's tentacles involved. And I'm like, I'm like, fuck no.
Damnation!
Language.
Don't venture so near the forest.
Cedric, I need some ostmerk. It's a rare variety of moss, grows underground.
I know it. There are some caves to the south, deep in the woods.
Oil, timber, and trigger.
Good luck.
Welcome.
My medallion vibrates when you...
Maybe it's...
You're right.
Listen, Kev. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a...
I'm not about to...
How dare...
I want to buy some
Herbs?
for personal use. What do you know about protective amulets?
I'm no sorceress, but I know a bit about magic. Why do you ask?
Take a look at this one. I have reason to believe there's something not quite
Well, if it
right
started
about
the fight, Roadkill, I ain't going to
I'd
feel
say there's
bad
magic
for
in it without a doubt.
started it.
I'd gladly buy it from you.
Why do you care about...
I collect antiques.
I don't believe you.
I don't have to...
I'm a witcher. You don't want to lose a customer like me.
Huh. I suppose you've convinced me.
Let's get down to it then.
This isn't any old talisman. It's a very...
It isn't an...
It was cursed.
Why do you want to buy it?
I know a ritual that can restore its original power.
What do you need?
Essence of death, a troll's tongue, the eyes of an Aracus, and an Endrigus.
I might be able to get...
Son. Oh, my aching back. What? Damnation! Welcome.
Hello.
Careful there.
Wanted to see a vista, eh?
I wonder where he went.
You mistake the night sky for stars reflected.
Something's troubling me. Welcome.
What? Smart ass, eh?
Gods of mercy.
Fine mess you have here.
The Commandant will deal with them just as soon as he's dealt with the Scoia'tael.
Laredo catch your breath. The sky will soon arrive.
I'm a woman of virtue.
Sure you are.
On your desk.
Yes, I am the local royal postmaster.
Would you mind if I looked inside?
Absolutely no problem. Enjoy your reading.
So long.
How nice.
Uh-oh. And it crashed, of course. Well, with it being this late in the game, we're going to go ahead and call it a night, everybody. Since it's Wednesday, tonight we'll be doing Phasmophobia Wednesday nights, or Phas Ingus it's being called now, I guess. We're playing Demonologist with Soul Soldier, Nozaku Boy, and Kyle Saber. I'll probably try to convince them to try again with the Deep Fried Ghost exorcism. See if we can achieve that. And then we'll continue on with Witcher 2 Thursday and Friday. I've already got the schedule worked out. Also, I happen to notice that Easter is April 20th. And, well, I don't think we'll be able to do it, but if we can get to 420 members on April 20th, it would be kind of funny, because, 420. So, share the stream, recommend it to people, and if you're watching this video right now, consider subscribing. Everyone that joins gets credits in the Flight to 500 end credits at the end of each video, and that'll be permanent. If you don't see your name, check that your subscriptions aren't privated in your settings for YouTube, and if you prefer to keep them private but you would like to make sure that your name is recognized in a list, there's also my Discord. That's always linked out on my live streams. That being said, y'all have a good night, and well, Roadkill, sadly, I do have to get the Dragling to school tomorrow. It's already 2 a.m. I have to wake him up in 4 hours. So, I need at least 4 hours of sleep. But, yeah, I'll, as usual, 11:15 Eastern, 10:15 Central, I play games. every day. So that being said, y'all have a good night and happy gaming. Make sure you send a like and subscribe on the way out. Bye. You're still here. What? You thought there'd be a post-credit scene or something? This isn't a Disney movie. Show's over. Go get some sleep. Play a video game. Watch another YouTube video. I gotta take care of the Dragon Wing and possibly get some sleep myself. Goodbye all, and thanks for watching. And happy gaming.